Hi, I'm Stephen Hyde with Al Magazine, and I'm here at Joppa Hall to discuss the effects that the ongoing pandemic has had on the education of HCC students. Let's see how the students in multimedia journalism, one of the few classes meeting on campus this spring, are moving forward to make the most of their education.
So right now, before we come into our shift, we would screen just like any person would. New staff members will come in, they'll screen one person, they'll screen the other person, just so there's accountability. We would gather all our supplies. We get walkie-talkies, we get our iPads, connect to the database where we can input everyone's information and make sure that all the information is in there, so there can be some cross-references and calls just in case there's an issue or something comes up COVID related.
At first, I know it'd be, for me at least, it was hard to transition after being out of school for almost a year now, and then finally getting that call to, okay, you can come to the building. At first, it's kind of like a shock. I feel like your anxiety's at a high level because, man, I'm not ready for this. So, once you get over that hump, you feel happy and glad to be back. There's nothing like coming to school.
The HCC has taken all the proper precautions. We have screenings, we have temperature checks. You're not allowed to come into the building if you've had any contact with people who might have COVID or have COVID. We do a really good job about making sure everyone's socially distanced in classrooms, and we enforce mask wearing. So I definitely think I feel safe coming to school.
You live, you learn, and you adapt to the circumstances. But for the class that I teach, MC208, it's really difficult to do a lot of these hands-on skills virtually. Getting hands-on experience with the cameras and with interacting with the software and to work in groups is just, there's no replacement for that. Despite the challenges of what COVID has brought and being able to overcome them through virtual learning, I think found a way to sort of work within the bounds of what we're able to do and still kind of find a light at the end of the tunnel with the whole thing.
Multimedia journalism is a hybrid class this semester, with some classes meeting in person for hands-on practice with the equipment and other classes meeting online. However, the majority of classes at HCC this spring are fully online in either synchronous or asynchronous format.
It's been really hard for me, especially because, the fact that I don't have that responsibility to come on campus anymore. I'm filling that time with other things. I'm working more. My schoolwork has kind of been moved to the back burner because it's not as pertinent that I log on time, especially because I do have more asynchronous classes.
Being at home, definitely being surrounded by things in my room like my TV or my phone, being in comfortable clothes or that kind of thing, that definitely makes me want to be less productive.
Going through the pandemic, definitely a piece of advice I would have is to just keep a level head. Don't overthink it. College is college regardless of how you cut it. You're still doing the same work, you're still doing the same stuff. Yeah, you're doing it online, but the knowledge is there and you can gain the knowledge. It's just a little bit more on yourself to actually put yourself through the ringer to actually gain that knowledge rather than take advantage of the situation and sleep in. Like I said, resilience as a journalist is the way you bounce back.